stop and restart because something happened anyway. So I'm back tapping into these YouTube smudgins, and we are picking up with where I left off the other night with coloring my little koala lady. And the only thing I did so far, only thing I did new since the last time was just color this little dot into her. Ooh, excuse me. I colored a dot in her hair bow. And then I'm trying something different too. I got the YouTube audio library playing in the background so that I won't have too much dead air back here because my son he's in the bed. And it's just kind of weird talking to yourself. So at least I have a little background music to help cover my dead air while we work on little Miss Koala here. So today was kind of busy. Well, it was kind of like quietly busy. It wasn't like all over the place, but it was mentally busy, I guess. It wasn't physically busy, but mentally busy. So I needed to take a break. And I figured, well, we haven't went live in color since the last time I went live in color, which was sometime last week. So why not try it out tonight, going live in coloring, since I haven't done it in a full week. But what is exciting though, I saw the cover to my coloring book today. And it's so cute. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I'll release the cover and the name as soon as I'm ready for the pre-sale. But it's really cute. I think y'all like it. If you're part of the coloring community, I think you'll like it. So, but what's happening next is we're kind of working on the pages now. Yeah, the pages are worked on, but we're going through the editing phase because there were some things with the subtitle that I wanted to redo. And then some of the pages sort of kind of look repetitive, or they have some of the same things are being used too many times. So we're working on editing some of the images in the coloring book. Hey guys. Hey Jude. Thanks for tuning in and helping me tap into the YouTube smudgins. I'm just coloring and rambling, processing my day and talking about my coloring book that's on the way. Y'all tell me where you're from. Make me not feel alone on here. Oh, that's cute, I think. Remember if you hear from last week, remember the little koala lady that I was working on? So we never finished her, so now we're working on part of her little bow. Oh, wow, Iowa, Mississippi. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and helping me tap into the YouTube smudgins. I'm trying to get monetized, so subscribe and watch and comment and all that other good stuff. Appreciate you kindly. What color should I do next? I don't know what color to make my koala lady. Like, obviously she's gonna be a black koala, but I don't want her to be like black, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of color to make her? I'm in South Carolina, KDI, Columbia, South Carolina. Gray? I didn't think about that. Gray. You think this gray? This gray is WG3. And this one's WG7. I don't know. It looks blurry when it's too far back or too close. Light gray? Which one looks like? Maybe WG3? Yeah, I think so too. Let's give it a try. So I don't know what part y'all came in, but I was talking about my coloring book that's almost out. And I saw the cover today. And it's almost finished. We're working on editing the pages and redoing some of the images. Let me start with her ear. Now let's do her feet. So that way if I don't like it. Her whole body is not messed up. I got the YouTube audio playing in the background so I won't have too much dead air. Somebody's audio. How it's looking? Can you see? Hi, is it Vamp the Great? I'm from South Carolina. Abdullah Haroon. Nice to meet you. So yeah, so we're working on editing some of the pages in my coloring book now so that some of the images are not repetitive, some of the background images, so it doesn't look repetitive or too much to color. You know, so it's not crowded, overcrowded. Massachusetts, if I'm saying that right. My little southern accent gets in the way. Nice. I'm glad I made it all the way up there to you. It's probably snowing or something up there. Yeah. The gray is kind of, I'm rocking with the gray. I'm using those little alcohol markers this time. That kind of bleeds a little bit. On the flowers, I had did those. I use those pastel markers. So yeah, so we're working on the editing the inside pages of the coloring book. And then once that is almost finished, I'm gonna start pre-selling. I'm excited. I wrote, this is my first coloring book. I did, of course, I wrote my first book, and then I did a prayer journal, and then I did a children's book. So this is my first coloring book that's getting ready to come out. And if you remember from last week, I told you guys that my twin sister got me into coloring. And so that's how the whole coloring thing started. POSCA markers. Let me write that down on my little scrap paper. POSCA markers. So I can look for that later on. How are those? Does it make it not bleeding or something? Hey, there's her feet. What color to make her dress? I just did the stars so far, which was purple, pink, and blue. I'm such a pink girl. Pink girly. I would have everything in different shades of pink. Light pink, dark pink, hot pink. Oh, well, these are some acrylic markers I got from Five Below. And they kind of give off that pink vibe. You think light pink? Is this the lightest one? Oh, this says purple gray. Pale cherry pink. Maybe pale cherry. Yeah, they got like four different versions of pink. Pale pink. And This is rose pink. And then, well, this is vivid pink, so obviously not that one. That looks more hot, dark pink. Number 9, pale pink. And let's give it a try. Get in there. Yeah, my twin sister got me in this coloring thing. Over the Christmas holidays, I spent 2 weeks at her house. And she has tons of coloring books. So she got me into this coloring thing and welcomed me into the coloring community. I was on TikTok last night and I got this invitation to go live. I guess they got to approve you for it for whatever, but they came in my inbox and were like, yeah, you can now start going live. So I'm like, well, okay. I might can try TikTok live now. As soon as I get the courage to go public again with that page. Remember you guys, I told you I had some little stalkers. But I'm going to give it a try. Join the other color community out there on TikTok. And then I'm on this Facebook group too. I think it's called Black Girls Color or something like that. And they be having some really cool things going on in there. But I told my editor, the lady that's helping me with the coloring book, I was like, is it okay if I put a picture of myself in there? Would that be weird? She hasn't responded back yet, but what do you guys think? Like, is it okay if I put a picture of myself? And like, you know, the test color page or something like that? Let's make her sleeve light pink too. And like my welcome page and then have it as myself. So that can be your color page. Let me know what you think. If you're watching this later on, you still got time to let me know what you think, because it's almost ready, but not ready yet. Hopefully it's not too weird to add a picture, a color page of myself. Oh, that's a commercial. Let's skip. But what else do I want to color with that? Well, let's finish coloring your body, because I think I had like the whole gray. I like the gray look for your body type. Yeah, so today was kind of mentally busy. I got to work on payroll that I haven't started yet. And then my youngest son, his birthday is Saturday, and I got to find him a birthday activity. And I had to do some things with work that haven't quite gotten finished yet. So I was sitting there for a while like, well, what do I get started? Or getting overwhelmed. So I should bump it. Let's just take a break in color. We figure out those problems tomorrow. He's turning 9. Like, what would you guys do outside of the regular bowling alley and skating ring? What would y'all do with a 9-year-old boy for his birthday? Wherever y'all go. Because I'm sort of kind of out of ideas. Okay. Hi, I'm just a girl. Thanks for helping me tap into the YouTube smunions. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna finish all this tonight, but I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. JJ. Hey, JJ. I'm little Tonya. Thanks for hanging out with me. This looks like piece of her body. What part of my ramble did you came in on when I was talking about having work stuff to do and trying to find an activity to do with my 9-year-old? Oh, no, baby. Let me bring this back. We gotta finish her ears. Yeah. I think I made the inside of her ears dark gray or darker gray since we're making her body light gray. But you know how we used to color as a kid and wasn't all perfectionist crazy about it? We just kind of color and went on about our business and did what feel right. I'm doing good. But then at some point you become an adult and then you just stop coloring. Like, why is that? Like, why when we get burdened down with responsibility, then we stop doing the stuff that used to bring fun into our lives. Bring fun, cause fun, whatever. Hey, Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tonya? I don't know if I like that background sound. Can y'all hear that? My iPad up with the YouTube library on. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just over here scribbling away, coloring her ear, and not showing you guys what's happening over here. Y'all subscribe. Make sure you help me tap into the YouTube smunions here. I've been trying to get monetized for a little minute. Then I tried to work with this girl on here, and she turned out to be a scammer. She portrayed herself to be this marketing company. And she wasn't, oh, I keep putting it back and I have to color the whole body. I keep forgetting. Yeah, so she was pretending to be this marketing company and she wasn't. I mean, now don't get me wrong, she did help me get some followers. I don't know what she did, but I paid her a little small fee in the beginning and she did whatever she did to help get followers, but that was it. But then she started talking that scammer language, and that's how I was able to pick up that she was a scammer. So, like, yeah, I won't be doing that again. But they always say, grow your YouTube audience organically. So they never lied. Can y'all see the ear? It's just kind of hard to stay consistent. That's all. You get caught up with life and work and businesses if you got them, and kids, and if you married or got a partner. Especially if you don't want those things to become like the focus of your content. You don't want to talk about your kids all the time, or if you don't want to talk about your partner all the time, because now people start looking for that type of content all the time. And what if I'm in a relationship and I'm not feeling lovable with him that day? I want my content to be based around my relationship, or to be based around my kids. Like, because they eventually grow up, and they have their own lane. And I don't want to mix their identity into what I'm trying to do. So that's the only thing with that. I mean, I'm not talking about people who do that, because that seemed to work out for them, but I'm not that type of content creator. I really don't even consider myself to be a content creator. I'm just trying to tap into the smunyans. Which is why it's called Life with Tonya. You just get to enjoy my randomness and my views and opinions about certain things. I guess you would call that lifestyle. Okay, she's coming along. My koala girl. I said I was gonna go with a dark gray for the ears, warm gray for the inside of the ear. How are we liking this? But I'm gonna try it. Um. Oh my. Sorry. Let's skip that. Yeah, I was telling y'all earlier about how TikTok invited me to go live and sell stuff on there. I guess you need 200 followers to be able to do that. And since I know I'm about to drop this coloring book now, I'm gonna try it. I might try it sometime this week. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it is. Okay. Let's finish the second part of her ear. And maybe try to balance out the two. Get my TikTok people to follow my YouTube page. So they can work together. Okay. I think I like that. I guess we gotta make her face light gray too and just keep it all uniform. So she's not looking like she has some kind of skin disorder. And then we just gotta figure out her dress and we'll be done with her. The name of this one is Cozy Me Time, Self-Love, Bold and Easy Coloring Book. Cozy Me Time. I tagged the link in the last live video that I did, but I'll put the link in here on this one again when I get finished and load it up. So yeah, I'm sort of kind of using coloring as my mental reset for today. Giving me a break from all the responsibilities I got to take care of tomorrow because most didn't get done today. Oh, let's get in there. I guess sometimes what's good with the alcohol markers or whatever the kind of marker these are, sometimes they kind of bleed into the small spaces. You don't have to go too close to the line and mess up what you're doing. I don't think I'm gonna like how her face is gonna come out. Ew. You just gotta trust the process, I guess. Sorry, girl. We got you looking all too Tony. Maybe you put some pink on the cheeks or something. Make it look like you got on makeup and some blush. Then go back over. Ew. Let me not judge too bad. Oh, that's probably gonna look like he's giving her bags under her eyes. That time. Yeah, it's almost at my 30-minute mark. But at least we're basically finished with her. When I come back on again, we could do something different because I kind of messed your face up, girl. I'm so sorry. But for my replay folks, when you do catch this, let me know what coloring book you're working out of. Let me know what type of markers you use or acrylic pens that you use. And it's okay to share the link too in the comment section if YouTube will let you do that. Share the link. Let me know what books and coloring pens you're using. So I can step my coloring game up. Because it's my first set of little markers here, if you remember from last week. These are my own markers instead of using the markers my sister had at her house because she got a whole little stash. Ew. I hope that dries and looks better. So yeah, share in the comment section the coloring book that you're working out of, the link to the markers or the acrylic pens that you're using. And then let me know something that you did as a kid that used to bring you joy that you don't do anymore, thanks to being an adult and all your adult responsibilities you got going on. Okay, girl. You got to do something with your face so you won't look like you were crying. And then you can share with me too, like how to avoid stuff like this. Ew. I got her face looking all two-tony, like a watercolor. Trying not to make her face look so washed out. But it's okay. I'm trying not to put too much perfectionism in it because it's supposed to be fun and non-stressful. And that's the whole reason why we're coloring, right? To give ourselves a break from the seriousness of the world. So don't want to be too mentally taxing. Oh, but maybe, just maybe, what I'm doing is gonna help her not look so washed out. Who are you? Who are you keep jumping on and off? Like, why don't you talk to me? You can't be a ghost follower. Let me know what's up and what you're doing. Oh, it might be working. Trying to hurry so that the rest of it doesn't dry. And have her looking all washed out again. Oh, skip. Okay, let's hurry, little lady. Mysterious Place. That's the name of the YouTube audio that's playing. No. Okay. How are we? Hopefully I don't have to go back over it again. Hold on. Let's try. Trying to smooth out her face so it doesn't look washed out. At least maybe to the eyes. I can stop around the eyes. Okay. I think we're good. I think. What I'm gonna do with her nose, make her nose like a light brown. And I like that the gray kind of looks a little brownish almost. Thanks, whoever suggested that. Appreciate you. All right, so, oh, this would be a pretty color. A pretty color for her nose. It says peach pastel. Oh, you know what I should have did too? Because these have like different size tips. You see the smaller tip on that side and the bigger tip on that side? Maybe I should have did her face with the wider side tip. Let me try it on her nose. So that way it wouldn't have given me this washed out look that I didn't like. See the bigger side tip? Yeah, so it gives you more ground room so it doesn't dry out before you finish the other half. Well, I know next time on my next page. Try that next time so I won't be working on one half of the image and that one is getting dried out before I get to another page, the other half, and then it creates that whole little washed out look. Oh, we gotta still color the inside of her dress. Yeah. Let me see. What should we make the inside of her dress right quick? I feel like a yellow. This one is lemon yellow. Well, maybe lemon yellow would be too bright. Mellow yellow? Nah, I don't know. I feel like I better wait. I don't want to rush it. And then she turns out worse than what I imagined. Then I'll be mad at myself again because her face is still going through. But I do like the gray. This is some that came from over here. So yeah, I'm about to get off of here. But this is Cozy Me Time, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. This is how far we got with our little koala lady. So you checking this out on the replay. I smacked my leg. This is my note that I took from somebody. I appreciate the suggestion again. POSCA marker. I'm gonna go look for that right now. Maybe we get to work on this next when I come back. But anyway, thanks for me tapping to the YouTube Smunions. See you next time.